is going on, you bloodhounds? It is Poxy here, and we are on day 2 of concept decks. Today we're going to be running a combination, of course, the basic card set as well as Darkness Falls. This was the first expansion to Shadowverse, of course, and this is a very combo control style deck that we're going to take out onto ladder. Haven't played it just yet, but it's definitely influenced by one of my favorite blood cards, Bloody Mary, as well as the potential damage she can dish out with Razor Claw, Blood Pact, and we're going to run 3 Azazels here. We're just going to have some fun with this deck. This is a kind of a wonky collaboration, and it's going to be interesting to see if it works out or not. With today's meta, is it going to keep up? Not really too sure, to be completely honest with you, but we're going to find out here in just a moment. Now, I actually did have an original built prior to this. It was a different build, and it was more of like a mid-range aggro. Definitely wanted to try to fit Vania in somewhere with her being such a staple in Blood. If that's not a sign right there, I don't know what is. That loading screen tells us everything. We're going to win this game. But yeah, I definitely wanted to get Vania in the deck, and I built kind of an aggro-y mid-range kind of deck, but it didn't really pan out, sadly. It just wasn't working. There was something wrong. There was a disconnect there. So we kind of took it back to the drawing table there, and I figured out something else. Now, Azazel in the opening hand definitely isn't good, but 2 Unicas, I'm okay with it. Gives him something to run into, if anything. That's most certainly not a good pull. She's not even really necessary in the deck, but it's just such a pretty card. I just had to include her. And she is from the time, of course, so we definitely needed her here. So we're playing up against Shadow, and Spartai Sergeant. What does that mean? Mid-range or aggro? I would say most likely one of the two. Let's fingers crossed for aggro. If it's aggro, we'll be fine. We do have the 2 Odins as well. So if we're up against Mordecai, we at least have an answer to that. Okay. I'm totally on board with everything he's done so far. We're just going to go ahead and Vampiric Kiss this, especially now that we have 2 Unicas. Next turn, we just drop them both. I think it's going to be in our benefit as well that we went second this game with those 3 evolutions plus Olivia in the back pocket. Okay, so he's going to draw 3 cards here. I guess this is aggro? I'm still not too sure yet. Alright, let's go ahead and slap both these Unicas down and see what he thinks about that. I'm not too concerned about the Demon Eater here. Even if he evolves her, it's really not that big of a deal. I'd rather hang on to all my evolution points as long as I can. I'm not really sure what the purpose was in that. Yeah, I'm still kind of confused even what's going on. That's not a card you really see very often at all. Okay, that was a pretty decent draw as well. I guess we go ahead and we'll just run this into the corpse. And do we really, is the 3-1 a threat? That's the question. I mean, I could go ahead and drop the Vampiric Kiss now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I think that'll be fine. Since we have so many evolution points, the 3 on board, and he's only down to 1. And then we've got another 3 in the pocket. That's gonna help us with the... Oh my, okay. Was not expecting that. So is he playing Tyrant, I guess? Let's make sure we give it plenty of things to run into if he is. He's at 20 shadows already. Wow, I was not anticipating that. There he is, yeah. Alright, so there is the 13-13. And then we just purge it, right? That simple. Yep, that's what we do. So Tyrant dealt 2 damage to us in full. Everything seems to be pretty good, and I've got a pretty stout hand now that we've made it into the late game with all these evolution points as well. I think this hand is splendid. This build is definitely far superior than the one prior. And man, do I miss Queen Vampire. She could certainly carry a game. for control back in the day. It seems like she's doing a great job now too. Okay, so this does 4 damage to me. The thing is can we survive another tyrant? That's the big thing. I would love to drop Azazel. Let's see here. Just do the math. Tyrant, he does have Storm. He requires 20. No, I don't think he can do it just yet. I think we just pop Azazel here and see what happens. He's gonna have to answer really quick as to what to do next. Now if he can kill me this turn, somehow, he still has 1 evolution point. If he can kill me this turn, the game's his. The amulet only gives him 13 shadows, which is going to put him at 17, so he's going to need to generate a lot more to get that that storm minion on board. He's trying to draw to find an answer. I think it's a good possibility that we won this game. Yep, I think so. We can drop the Frenzied Juggernaut next turn and not take any of its damage. Demonic Storm is 3. We still have Odin. We're going to hang on to Odin just in case the Mordecai, of course. Yeah, I think this turn we're just going to go ahead and Frenzy Juggernaut. Just give him another very large threat to deal with. Just big threat after big threat. There's nothing wrong with that. It's almost like playing Ramp Dragon without the ramp, huh? It's fun. He's trying to generate shadows really fast. I believe that's GG. Or is it? No, it's not GG. Or is it? If we purge and then storm? Yeah, that's it. That's GG. We'll go ahead and evolve just for funsies. Alright, well, good game, Shadow Player. Fun to see not only a Tyrant deck, but also good to see our deck work tonight. That was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys are having fun watching me as too. That's Darkness Evolved. Is that the right thing? I always want to say Shadows. Either way, it was a really good, really fun game, of course, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I really need to stray away from the word fun, too. I think I've been overusing that here recently. You let me know. Put it down in the comments below. So, as always, we appreciate you tuning in and checking it out. Have a new video up tomorrow, just as usual. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Bye.